Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. We just did our 130 sit-ups today. I'm going to be doing that every morning to start the day and to get a little short out there. I'm going to add 5 reps a day every day, and I started at like 125 plus 5 to add the 5 so that 25 days from now, when we're hopefully at the end of the cut, it'll be at 250 in the morning, which it sounds more daunting than it originally was seeming, because I learned this morning that I suck at just doing sit-ups. My ab routine is normally weighted sit-ups. I grab like a 20 and I just do as many as I can, but I don't even count it. I just literally go until it burns and I can't do it anymore. And I just immediately go into Russian twists, and then I immediately go into like these leg raise things. Don't even know what they're called. And that's a brutal ab routine. I do like 3 or 4 sets of that. Sometimes finish with a plank, but usually not. So I was like, oh, sets of 25 sit-ups? That's easy. No, it's not. Apparently, it's way harder than I thought. I can do more push-ups than I can sit-ups, which is, I don't know how good that is, but that's where we are. Yesterday, we were 174.4. I want to hit 174 even today. That would be exactly 30 pounds down from the start of the cut. Not the start of the YouTube, but the start of the cut. And it's a pretty dope milestone. I'm hoping that drinking like 6 glasses of water right before bed isn't going to screw that up. It might. Who knows? But I'm hoping it doesn't. And then there was one other thing that I was going to mention, and I can't remember what it was now. I don't know. This is the second time that I'm recording this, because not even the second time recording this. The first time I did this intro thing, I didn't hit record because I'm a freaking idiot. But we hit record this time, so. Anyways, let's do our weigh-in and physique check. And come on, 174. Come on. Okay, my brother is asleep right there. So we're gonna do weigh-in here, physique check in my room. I gotta get the height scale. I'm going to redo that just to make sure. Let's fucking go, dude. Yes. That is so hype. 173? 173? Now, I did do an extra long sauna, not extra long sauna session, but an extra hot sauna section was in the top. So maybe I'm slightly dehydrated, but I drank a shit ton of water last night, and I should not be dehydrated right now. Let's go. Okay. Enough excitement. We're gonna go. The physique check, and I literally walked into the other bathroom with this on and got cold, taken off, and put it back on to walk back in my room and take it back off, because my body does not regulate temperature correctly, I don't think. So I'm always cold. It is cold in here, but like I'm not skinny, so I shouldn't be cold all the time, but I am. Doesn't matter. That is so hype. 173. So I know I don't have a video weighing in at 204, but I somewhere have the first weigh in I did, like actually starting to cut, which is 203, which I'll put like somewhere here if I can find it, which I honestly don't know where, if it's in my Snapchat or my camera roll. I'll have to do some searching. But that means that not only are we 30 pounds from the initial start, we're 30 pounds from our first weigh-in, and I can freaking have that as a little comparison to the video. Big fucking milestone. Hell yeah. Okay. Enough excitement. Time for the physique check. So, see, if I move the skin around, or the little layer of fat, you can see that there is like abs right there, and like there and there. So they definitely are coming in. So we are getting there, but you know, you can kind of tell it from that where they're at, but there still is a pretty decent amount of fat here. Um, so if I'm 173, I still have 25 more days to get done with this. And 25 days is really not a lot to lose, like 9 more pounds. 9, 10 pounds, whatever it actually ends up being. But it is, I guess, fucking doable. It's great, you know, it's weird how like different your muscles can be. So this is my right leg, right? You can tell there's more definition in my right than my left. If you look at my arms, right? I'm right-handed, right? Which is why this one makes the least sense. This is my right hand, this is my left. My left arm is bigger than my right arm. My right arm is stronger. I can curl just a little. I can curl when I'm bulked and strong. I can curl 60s, probably 1 rep more with my right arm than I can my left. Like genuinely, like all out. I can get it with the right, can't get it with the left. My left arm is actually bigger, which is interesting. Same thing with like my traps and my shoulders, pretty much everything, which is interesting. But I like doing this for some reason. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. So, 30 pounds, dude. 30 pounds. That is so sick. 31 pounds, really, if we're going to be super specific. But that means, so 25 days to lose, to get to 165 is actually only 8 pounds. Would I consider this 8 pounds of fat? I don't know. It's still looking like 9 or 10 pounds of fat to me. Now, I don't have Greg Doucette laser eyes or whatever he says, laser vision. But I have a decent gauge. And I think, so I'm 5'10". I think I'm somewhere around 15% body fat if I had to guess. Because I don't have like really much fat on my arms. Like I'm not shredded by any means, but I don't have much fat on my arms. I don't have much fat on my back. My legs are actually like, I mean, I'm not shredded, but pretty lean. So most of my fat is carried like here, my low back, maybe like, I don't ever really do the hammies, but how do the hammies look? Can't really get that to light. Can't even see that in the camera. So if I lost, 8 pounds of fat just right off my belly, then yeah, that'd be it. That isn't how fat loss works though. And there still is, a little bit on the lower back, or a good amount on the lower back, a little bit on the legs. There's still fat to lose in other areas. So if I lose just exactly 8 pounds, that may not be enough. I mean, it probably will be. At this point, I think I'm lean enough and light enough where 8 pounds off of everywhere is still going to be a pretty noticeable difference. But I guess we're just going to have to see. Fuck, dude. 30 pounds? That is so sick. But what else was I going to say? Man, there's been another thing that I've been wanting to say, and I keep forgetting what it is. Doesn't matter. We're 31 pounds down. We are so close to the goal. If I lose 9 more pounds somehow, I'll be 40 pounds down. That's crazy. And then hopefully I get this job that will be incredibly physically demanding, and I will need to eat lots of food. Also, we're gonna get abs. That's the whole point of all this. I'm not going to maintain abs. I've talked about it a little bit before, but the abs thing, The reason I want abs specifically and not like a certain body fat, certain weight, anything like that, is not because I super highly value the look of abs. Do people look sick with abs? Fuck yeah. Do I look better than when I'm fat? Sure. But, when I'm 204, I'm a little too fat. I don't really like that. But if I'm, 180, 185, like I got some chub and I look great. It's fine. But as a lifter, right? I'm 23, been lifting for 7 years. Wow. I started 7 years ago. I probably have 2 years of training with enough accumulative knowledge to make serious progress, and 4 years and then a year of really consistent, and then 4 years of pretty consistent, but definitely could have been better, high school through maybe 20, maybe 19. So, only the last few years have been really consistent, and have I had the knowledge and the discipline and all this to achieve this goal. But now the goal is simply an achievement. It's not necessarily some superficial thing. I mean, maybe it is a little bit, but it's in the same part of my brain as benching 225 for the first time, squatting 315 for the first time, 10 body weight pull-ups, 50 push. It's not a strength thing, but it's kind of in the same category of achievement as my brain. In my brain, it's just all right, this is something that we have to do as a lifter. If we're going to be a lifter forever, we got to get abs at least once. Another thing that's going to be really beneficial about this is I have done cuts before. I've lost 20 pounds, 30 pounds, off and on here and there, gained, lost, yo-yoed. But every time that I lose a good 20 pounds or more, it seems to set my new baseline. When I was a kid, I was 200 pounds my freshman year at 5'8". The heaviest that I got was 210, but I was 5'10". I'm 5'10" now. But 200 at 5'8" was probably the fattest I've ever been. Got all the way up to 210. Started working out when I was started actually working out when I was 16. Firstly lifting, made some, what's that term? When you replace some muscle or some fat with some muscle. I don't know. Whatever that term is, you know what I'm talking about. I did that about 10 pounds probably, and then my senior year of high school, I went on just a crackhead diet, lost 30 pounds in 2 months. I fucking dropped weight. My schedule at the time was 7 hours of school, and then, senior year I had open 7th. So 6 hours of school, which the way my school was set up, there's 4 levels of terrain, like flights of stairs that are probably 30 to 50 steps, And my senior year was literally top of the hill, bottom of the hill, top of the hill, middle of the hill, lunch, play badminton for a half hour, basketball PE, play basketball for a half hour, then middle, and then open 7th. And then I just had time off. Then 2 hours in the gym, then 6 hours, 5 hours of work, which I was a cook at the time, and especially summertime when it's 115 degrees on the grill top, and you're just chefing up for 5 hours. That, and then for food, anywhere from 9 to 1,100 calories. I'd have a 100-calorie packet of oatmeal for breakfast, and then have a protein shake right before the gym that was I think it was 400 calories total. I forget exactly what it was, but it was basically 2 scoops of protein powder, which was 240 calories, and then a banana, and then a shit ton of ice, and I think I used a cup of milk or something like that. I didn't use peanut butter or anything just because it fucking was too many calories for the volume. And then at night I would have so the reason I say 9 to 1,100 is because my dinners were always vegetables and meat, just straight up broccoli and steak. And the meat I would do a little bit bigger than my palm, And so obviously that can vary a couple hundred calories of eating red meat versus chicken. So that was crazy couple months. I did that for like 2 months. I lost 30 pounds. I can't do that now. I don't have the puberty testosterone levels or really the willpower to cut that hard. That's less than I'm eating now, more activity than I have now, and brutal. This is another ramble video. Sorry, but you're gonna, hope you enjoy. But yeah, okay, so 30 pounds down. I'm gonna cut it now because I'm just gonna keep rambling if I don't stop. And today's plan for the day is legs. 275 is probably gonna be brutal. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get it today. So we're just gonna have to see. But yeah, dude. Another long video. Sorry, but we're getting closer and I'm getting more and more excited every day. Would you look at that? It's snowing. I'm gonna go hit legs. My car is not meant for the snow. My tires are bald, so hopefully I don't get stuck. But isn't that just beautiful? Snowfall definitely has to be like one of the most beautiful things ever. All right, let's not get trapped. Leg day, you know the vibes. Warming up, 135. We actually started with the bar and did our stretches first. Today was another day, definitely feeling weak. I don't think yesterday was a fluke on bench. I think we might be hitting another phase of strength loss as we get into this final chunk of the cut. We still got our way up to 275 after a few warm-up sets, but it definitely was too heavy. I think I'm going to go down next leg day to 255 just so I can actually do more than a couple of reps. But 185 even felt a little heavy. And then 225, I threw on the knee wraps. Normally I throw them on at 185, but my knee actually felt pretty good today. So I decided, I'm just going to push through it. And they still feel fine, which is really good, especially because we hit the bike too. A little extra today, sneak peek. But 275, so the way this went is 1 set of 3, 1 set of 2, 1 set of 3. My belt was way too loose in the first 2 sets. I've already taken it down a notch since when I started this cut, so I had to take it down another notch in this last set, but I could definitely feel it not really doing anything. And you shouldn't be 100% relying on your belt, and I normally am not. But since I'm just so depleted, my low back doesn't have the strength left. There's a little shimmy. So this set was only for 2. I probably could have actually gotten a third. I would have been able to get it, but I feel like I would have either hurt myself or, I don't know, fucked something up. So next set, we tightened the belt another notch, and we were able to get 3 this one and felt pretty good about it. A third rep was slow for sure, but we got it. And we just wrapped up. We didn't do any leg extensions today. I honestly should have. I don't really know why I didn't, but I didn't. So we just did squats and then cardio. So yeah, but you can see here this third rep was slow, but we did get it. Yeah, and that was all for legs. On to cardio. All right, almost finished with the first round of cardio. We are walking it because it's leg day, but we're going at speed 4.4, 4.5. So still getting some good speed in for walking cardio. All right, and that concludes an hour of walking cardio. This has nothing to do with the quest for abs, but winter has arrived, and we finally got some snow. My brother had to come pick me up from the gym because my car can't make it. There's a steep hill over there. My car can't make that.
So I get picked up. But I'm not mad because I came back to Winter Wonderland. You know what I should do? Get some liquid IV, put a little bit of water, make like a syrup out of it. Throw that on this. Snow cone style. It'll be really good. Anyways, here's the snow. Snow's pretty cool. Snow, packet of vitamin C, packet of liquid IV. Add a little smidge of water to this. Make a little paste, throw it on there, make a slushy. Liquid IV and emergency snow cone bowl. It's actually really good. Damn. It's pretty early. It's only 5 o'clock, but I am honestly starving right now. So I'm gonna eat food, eat dinner at 5, and hope I am not starving by 10. But let's see how much chicken and vegetables we get today. Eek, only 229 grams of chicken left. At least we get, 310 grams of vegetables. Microwave, 3 minutes. Since we're lacking a good amount of chicken, I'm actually gonna do 3 tortillas. So I can release some more carbs, more calories, because right now I'm at 990 calories for all the food. So that is definitely not enough and I don't wanna die. So I'm gonna do 3 tortillas, have my 2 ice creams, and then I'm probably gonna have some calories to spare, which I might use a little later. I still don't wanna dip below 1200 just for safety purposes. Not safety, but like reasonability. But yeah, so I'm gonna do a little more tortilla today. 3 tortillas with 61 grams of fat-free cheese. Microwave through minute 30. Perfect melt. Time to construct dinner.
Like I used both of these yesterday.
Dinner. On the bike. Yet again. So these videos are getting weirder and weirder as we get closer and closer to the goal and I get more and more scatterbrain. But we finished dinner. We had 1 popsicle, not the ice creams, because I also got popsicles. 1 popsicle, no ice creams yet. But a friend of mine called, and he's going to be going back home tomorrow. So we're going to hang out. I'm going to go to a kombucha thing. Not going to drink, but I'm going to go play some pool, some ping pong. And so what I thought was, I want to ride the bike a little longer today. A little more cardio in, because it was a leg day, and walking cardio only does so much. So I'm going to do this, and every 75 calories, according to this thing, I'm going to do another couple rounds of push-ups and sit-ups. Just get some more blood flow and more calories, more sweated. And then we're going to go kombucha for a couple hours, play some ping pong, play some pool, and then come back and eat my popsicles for final popsicle talk, or ice creams. But yeah, so we're going to be doing this for a little bit because we're 173 today, and we are getting abs by 26 days from now, no matter what it takes. So, there's a puppo. Boop. Yeah, so let's get it. Okay, perfect. I had just enough time to do 150 calories on this. I did 1 set of 3 rounds of push-ups and sit-ups, or 1 round of 3 sets of push-ups and sit-ups. I'm gonna do that, take a shower, go play some ping pong. Okay, this video is already long, so I'm gonna do the ending wrap-up. Kind of short. A lit day though, 173 point even. I'm probably gonna be a little heavier tomorrow because that was such a big jump. But if I'm still in the 173, like 173.5 tomorrow, I'm gonna be satisfied. In terms of food today, I did want to bring up one thing. So there are plenty of occurrences where I'll have something like today where I had a couple of pickles. My brother was making sandwiches, putting pickles on it. I stole 2 pickles. Something like that where the calories are so low and so negligible, I don't worry about tracking it. I track 90 to 95% of the calories I eat, but there are things like that. Another example is like liquid IV, emergency, like hydration or medicine type stuff. Emergencies are probably like 50 calories, 200 calories maybe, because I know they got some sugar in them. The liquid IVs are 10 calories each, so also pretty negligible. That kind of stuff I don't really worry about. I'm in a steep enough caloric deficit where even if I have 200 untracked calories for the day, it's fine. It's really not that big of a deal. I try not to let it go too far. Like, I'm not going to eat like fucking 4 handfuls of chips or something and not track it. But everything else, you know. So just want to bring that up too. Because every so often when I post like my calories for the day, you know, you can see like what I ate. Sometimes they'll be like, oh, I had a fucking liquid IV, but I'm not going to put it in my chronometer because I just don't care. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Pretty lit day, pretty good on all departments. I took on melatonin. I'm pretty tired, ready to go to bed. So I'm going to do that now. But thanks for watching. Well, love each other, love yourselves, spread the love, be kind, have fun, enjoy life, and get fit and stuff. Okay, all right, see ya.